Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. My name is Streetcore Dave and today we're talking about Epiphone / Les Paul collection and J45s. Because you know, we talk about that kind of stuff. Yes guys, we're going to talk about Epiphone and Slash and all the things in just a moment, but first of all, thanks very much for being a subscriber to the channel. It means so much to me, it really does, and there's so many new people lately. I appreciate it. Let's check out where we are. We're on the road, of course, to 100,000 subscribers. All right guys, look, hit the subscribe button, then hit the thing, the bell thing, and then hit all notifications. If you do that, YouTube is like, this dude's doing really well, will help me grow the channel, and that'll be super cool of you, so thank you very much for that. So let's talk about the Epiphone Slash collection. Here they are, and look, I'm going to keep them rolling through here as we talk today, and I'm just going to talk about the guitars. If you're expecting to hear me play the guitars, there's other videos that have that. I haven't bought one yet, so I'm not going to get that here right now because I am a little bit disappointed in the specs of this guitar, these guitars. So let me go through that for you. So look, mahogany neck and body as you would expect, a maple top with a AAA veneer. Fine. You've got the CTS pots with the orange drop capacitors. You've got color coded hardware. These are all Slash specs, by the way, where each different model has a different color knob basically. Then you've got the 50s profile neck, which they're saying, you know, that's what Slash wants on his guitar, which is fine. And then you've got the hard shell case with the Skully logo on the top there, and the Skully decal on the back of the guitar as well on the headstock. Oh, and the truss rod cover has Slash written on it. You do get some Slash, you do get some Epiphone strap locks in the case as well. You don't get anything else, no certificate of authenticity, no Epiphone sticker or poster anymore, nothing like that apparently, so that's disappointing. But I mean, maybe you will, I don't know, I haven't opened one yet, so that's what I hear. Now these guitars, obviously you got 5 Les Pauls and you got the 2 J45s, and the J45s there also 899 euros. They're coming with a Sitka spruce top, mahogany back and sides. You got the LR bags, preamp and what's it called? Preamp and thingy pickup in there as well. There's an underbridge pickup in it now, which it says makes it sound more acoustic when it's plugged in. So, all right, if you say so. So that's what they're running with on this. I do want to point out for these guitars, it was the 4th of June, which is a long time ago, that I announced the pricing of these guitars on the channel. 899 euros is what I told you, and that's what they both come in at, the Les Pauls and the J45s. So reason enough to subscribe to the channel. I was well ahead of everybody else with that information. I got it for you as early as possible, and it was true. I also announced last week the details, which pretty much came true on the guitar as well. And the one thing we got to talk about is the pickups. Now I know some people will say, hey, change the pickups if you don't like them, whatever. And that's true, you know, it's a very, very good point. But probuckers are a bone of contention for me for this guitar, because this is a 900 euro guitar. I expected them to put something top notch in this. Now they've come out obviously and said these are custom probuckers that are slightly overwound as to Slash's specification. But if you go on the Epiphone website and you look through the Slash guitar and they have all the information, they just have the standard page for probuckers. They don't say custom probuckers or probuckers or Slash probuckers, which if they'd come out and said these are Slash probuckers and they had a little bit of information about it, everyone would be like, ah, these are cool. That's all they needed to do. A little bit of marketing would have done the world, you know, of good for these in terms of what people expected. People expected something cool for these, and I think they've let us down a little bit. I do believe the custom was put in front of probuckers. There's a bit of a last minute scramble because word was getting out and people were like, uh-oh, probuckers. So anyway, look, let's talk about Epiphone for a moment, to just leave the Slash collection for a side. I love Epiphone. I love them. I think they make great guitars. I like what they're doing. I think for a lot of times when you nowadays pick an Epiphone up, you've got a great guitar right there and then. So these are probably going to be really good guitars as well. Playability is going to be very good. They're going to sound really well, and they're going to last for a long, long time. Look, I'm impressed with Epiphone over the last 2 to 3 years, 2 years, what they've been doing. You know, as I said, I've got a couple of the guitars they brought out last year. They're phenomenal, and I'm a big, big fan of them. I play my SG pretty much on a daily basis, my Epiphone SG, ahead of my Gibson SG, so that tells you all you need to know about Gibson. Anyway, I do think, look, these look all like beautiful guitars. If you were to gift me one, I'd be very happy with it. But I do feel like perhaps if I do buy one, and they're not going to be a limited edition, well, what Epiphone have apparently been planning is to have these as part of the regular collection. They're not a limited collection, / collection guitars will be available, is what I'm being told. Same as they are for the Gibson. Gibsons are not limited. They are going to be part of the collection all along. So if I do pick one of these up, I'll probably keep the stock pickups for a bit, but I will always want to put something else in. And those Seymour Duncan / Alnico 2 pickups are, I think they're like €200. So, you know, it's definitely a possibility to go with them instead. Now, as it stands with these guitars, I think they look great, as I said. So anyway, guys, these guitars are now here. We've been talking about them for a long time on the channel. It's a bit of a relief that they're out, and all the information that I was giving you along the way has turned out to be correct. But I want to know what you guys really think of these guitars now that they're here. Are you interested in buying one? Have you bought one? Or have you ordered one already? Are you waiting for it to be delivered? Has it been delivered? Because I know someone who got one just this morning, in fact, so they're pumping them out quite quickly. Let me know what your experiences is, and if you're going to get one. How about the J45s? Because those guitars they're a couple of weeks behind. I think they're going to be another 2 to 3 weeks before they're actually shipped out to people. Again, $8.99 on those. As I said, look, it's been 2 years, well, 18 months. This is January of 2020 when we actually started talking about these guitars on the channel. And all along the way, we kind of knew they were coming. There was speculation, there was rumors, there was little bits of information creeping out here and there. And it was only in the last couple of months when things started to get a bit solid in terms of pricing, for example, like we mentioned in June. And then obviously in the last couple of weeks, we got all the details. So I'm really interested to know, you know, this / collection, does it excite you? Is it something that you are going to pick up? I know, look, €900 is a lot for people to be spending on guitars, and like I agree, look, there's more expensive guitars, yeah, absolutely, but 900 for an Epiphone, it's a pricey guitar, I got to tell you, and that's what's pulling me away from buying one. If they were $6.99, I would have bought 2 of them. Well, I wouldn't. I would have bought 1 of them, but you know, I wouldn't have hesitated. But I just feel that 900, it's not the premium product that I want. It's probably a very, very good guitar, but it hasn't got the top specs that I wanted it to. And yes, I am talking about the pickups. I'm going to have to spend another €200 to put pickups that I want in there. And that really shouldn't be the case. But anyway, I'd like to know your thoughts, and what do you think is going to happen when they release the /SG next year at NAMM? Oh, did I give a secret away? Anyway, let's not talk about that for a while. Anyway, guys, thanks very much for joining me today. It's been a pleasure. Make sure you hit that subscribe button like I've said 10,000 times in this video. Hit the like, hit the bell thingamabob, do all the things. Video recommended for you at the end here. You should watch that because it's cool. And I'll see you again at the weekend. Take care.